What's up, everybody? Say hello to Mr. Scribbles.
No, it's not.
Mr. Scribbles. It is 9:40 and we are officially heading out for the Tidewater Comicon. We got Bubby back here chilling.
He took his dope.
I gave him some dope this morning, so he had like a calming treat, chicken flavored calming treat. So we're gonna see if that works. He seems a little less excited than he usually is getting into the car first thing, because he usually gets super excited before we take off, and then he calms down a little bit. So anyways, he seems a little less excited, so maybe that's working. We are about 3.5 hours away, so it says we'll be there about 1:15. Of course, we'll have to.
Roxboro Road.
Ooh, excuse me.
Then turn right on North Wilkins Road.
Excuse me. All right, we're gonna shut her up for a second. So we'll be there about 1:32 o'clock, and then we'll be able to set up. The idea was to get there kind of early today so that we can go like enjoy a walk on the beach or something afterward, and we can enjoy the evenings so that we can spend some time together, because it was our anniversary, our 3-year anniversary. Wednesday. Shut up. It was. Don't shake your head. What are you doing? Don't shake your. It was our anniversary, and he took this weekend special off so that he could come with me to the Comic-Con and we could spend the weekend together for our anniversary. He's a jerk. You're such a jerk.
I don't even know you.
You do know me.
A hobo I picked up.
I'm not a hobo. I'm not a hobo. Anyways, so I will show you some of the setup when we get started, because I got my handsome booth babe here. And then, yeah,
She
I'll
just owes me a lot of money, and I just want to make sure she makes something that way, you know, I can get my money back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No. Anyways, we'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, you guys, so we are about to get set up. We are at the front. There is the entrance over there. That's where everybody's going to come in. We are booth 1402. So this little corner booth here on this end cap. We're right by the restrooms. We're by the food. So I think we're in a pretty good spot. I'm not mad at our spot at all. Let's give a little look around the whole hall. So this is all of it. Everybody's starting to get set up. You got the big vendors over there with all the Funko Pops and stuff. Just met our booth neighbor. We got comics in front of us. So yeah, it should be a nice little burst of color back here, hopefully. So we're gonna get set up now. Alright, for any of you guys who ever wanted to see the full-on setup of this booth and what it takes to actually put this thing together, here we are. Mr. Scribbles is getting the stuff out of the car. I usually have to unload all of the stuff by myself and then get started, but luckily when I have him here, he brings everything in for me, and all I have to do is start setting up. I will say that if you have a convention dog like I do, things get a little tight quartered, and he gets in the way sometimes. He likes to run up under the table and sit on the tablecloth and sit up under the tablecloth, and I need to be able to move around, so I end up freeing him up and attaching him to the table like I normally do here shortly, but right now he's attached to me, and so I get a little frustrated sometimes. I have to make sure that I keep my cool and and just guide him to where he needs to be. So you'll see me sort of decide that I want to set this thing up on the floor and push everything out of the way, and then when he gets in the way, I'm like, okay, well, we'll just set it up on the table, and I'm just gonna have to stand up in the chairs, because I told Hubs there to not bring the actual ladder in, so I don't have my ladder for this, and I thought that I was going to make it through it and set it up on the floor, but it's just not going to happen. So there's little allowances that I need to account for, and I need to make sure he's comfortable and he's where he wants to be. He just pops in and out and goes wherever he wants. But anyways, here we are setting up the skeleton of the booth. So we've got to get all of this done before we can actually start putting anything together and putting any of the product on everything. So I took the main booth and how things were going to set up on the front side of the booth, and I had Mr. Scribbles there take care of the plushie side. I had just gotten these wire racks in, so they were completely new in box, and I hadn't really planned out how I wanted to set them up, so we just went for a straight 2x4 sort of alignment with the shelving units. There's 4 with shelves and 4 boxes without shelves, so we put the 4 boxes with shelves on the outside, and then we put the ones with no shelves in the middle, and I think that worked out pretty well. I think it kind of, I don't know, maybe made the look of the thing a little bit static and not as free-flowing as some of the other setups that we've done, but it allowed for so much more actual product to be put out. So I don't know if I love it, but I don't know if I hate it, if you know what I mean. Because of the space that we had on the corner, we decided to put 2 racks up for the tumblers. I had been getting by with 1 rack and just putting the overstock under the tables, and I'll probably have to go back to that for my next setup. Well, not my next setup. For Otakon, I'm just going to have to move things around slightly because of the 10x10 setup that we've got, but we have to be able to get in and out of the back, and I'm fairly certain I'm going to be in an inline section. I don't know yet because we haven't gotten that information yet, but I do know that next month for Heroes Con I will have a corner booth as well, so I will probably stick with this exact setup. I think I've mentioned somewhere, or I will mention somewhere here in a minute, that I wish I had the feet for the stickers and the pins and keychains, but at the same time I'm kind of glad that I didn't have the feet. I've already edited this video, so I already know that I'm going to say it, but you're just going to have to backtrack with me here in a minute, because nobody can trip over the feet if the feet aren't there. But if the feet are there, then you get this perfectly straight across and more visible stickers. I mean, the pins and the keychains were visible regardless because they were sort of facing out towards the walkway, but the stickers were a little bit more hidden because they were facing in towards the actual booth itself. So that wouldn't have happened if I had the feet on. I just don't like the idea of people possibly tripping, and I just forgot the feet, to tell you the honest truth. I meant to grab them on the way out, and I just big old fat didn't. I think that this setup worked really, really well. I think that we're almost complete with what I want to do for the glow up of this booth. You can see that I painted my little pegboard grid wall up there, and I really think that it's super cute. It goes well with the overall theme of the booth. I think that the sort of holographic tint vinyl that I put on the 8 little cubes right there in the front where my pricing and everything is going to go, I think that they work really well in just drawing in some attention and giving something to catch the eye. See, you can see here where the stickers are sort of facing inward, so I'm going to change that for the next setup, and I'm going to have them straight across with the feet. But this still worked out really, really good. The stickers still moved really well. The keychains still moved really well. The pins still moved really well. The keychains and the pins moved better than we've ever had them move. So I'm going to keep that part of the setup for sure. Here we go with putting out all of the cups. So this is just grabbing the cups and placing them where they go. I always put the Bitch Be Gones at the top because I want them, to draw the attention into the booth, and they always do, so that's where they go. And then I go with my original characters on the next row down, and then I go with fan art on the the following row. So that's sort of just the hierarchy of how I place my cups. You will see that I've got some glass cups out this time, but that's just because they were in these totes. Those are all the glass cans that I have left right now. I did have one incident of someone breaking one of the glass cans from the outside of the booth and sort of pushed it inside of the booth, and it fell and it broke. It was obviously an accident. Whoever did it, I couldn't see, and they took off. So someone else just bent down and picked up glass, and I'm like, oh my God, please don't touch the glass. Please don't hurt yourself. Please don't cut yourself. I will get it. But they got it up. Anyways, they didn't listen very much. But yeah, that was the only incident that I had, and that's why I stopped carrying the glass cups so much, is because this is the second time that we've had one broken. The first one happened in Lexington, and the person was like, hey, my kid broke your glass. I'm so sorry. Here's the money for it, which is really, really nice. This person just ran off and was like, oopsies, and gone. I think they knew that I couldn't see them, so I didn't know who they were, and that was that. We've loaded up the plushie wall here now, and I think that looks really, really good. Like I said, it's a little static, but it allows for so much more product to be put out on the table, so I'm kind of okay with it. I'm putting a little no maintenance pets up here. I'm setting up the fish tanks for the turtles and stuff, so I hope to add a few more animals to these little no maintenance pet sections, but we'll see what happens. They're on my list of things to do. And now we're setting up the last part, which is the front of the booth. This is the art section. So we've got the ATC cards. We've got the little mini originals going up. I'll fix all of the prints up top as well. I'm starting to think that the prints up top are too reflective in their little protective cases, so I'm thinking I may take the sleeves off of them so that they're more easily seen. I don't know if that's just a camera thing or if that's just a in general thing, so we'll have to find out. My mini prints are down there. The sticker sheets are down there. I'm going to put the peeker stickers up here in just a second on the other one. I will have more stuff by the time Heroes Con and then Otakon come up to fill this side of the booth, but I just filled it with what I had for now. And I decided to hang up my two shirts, you'll see here in just a second, over on the right hand side of the screen, and my sweatshirt over here on the left hand side of the screen, which is where the cups are. I also put all of my totes on the back side of that other fold-in shelf so that people could see all of them at once. I didn't like how they were over on the right hand side. They just didn't go well, so I took them down, and we'll put the shirts up in its place. But here we are putting all of that stuff up, and I think that's about it for the actual setup. I hope you like seeing all of the stuff that goes into the setup, and I'm going to catch up with you here in just a second to go over it all with you again. Alright, you guys, we're going to take a quick look through the booth real quick. So we have got the pins and the keychains over here. We've got stickers over here. Ideally, these would be straight across, but I forgot the feet. So, good job, Scribbles. We've got our t-shirts hanging up over here. We've got sticker sheets, mystery sticker packs, mini prints, peeker stickers. We've got business cards up there and the Germex. I'm going to be putting my pricing signs right here on both of these tomorrow. We've got the mini originals and the ATC card originals. Got the prints up here again. Then we've got our claw machine. On the back side here, I have got the totes that we have available hanging up and our brand new shirt. So this is a brand new shirt design that I had a while ago and just had time to print this week. So we've got our new crew neck. I will make them available on the website as well. And then we have got our tumblers here with bitch begons at the top. And then we've got second sets so that you can see them from this view. And then we have got the plushie side, which looks like this. There's only about $2,500 worth of inventory over here on the plushie side, which is a lot less than I would hope to have, but I have been letting my hands rest a little bit, so I'm going to be gearing up for Otakon, and I'm crocheting a lot more. So I figured while we're at a slightly smaller mid-sized con, I would definitely give my hands a rest, but we got some catching up to do. So here are all the plushies. I've got to price a couple of these tomorrow. I've got to put all my price tags up, but I usually do that day of anyways, and my battery is about to die, so we will check back with you in the morning. All right, so we have got to excuse Family Guy happening in the background.
I'll be excusing Family Guy.
Andy's hero, apparently, is part of the show. Anyways, we just got back from an extremely disgusting dinner. Where we were served salt for $110. And that was after they took off my meal because I couldn't eat it. I could not eat it. So that was lovely. I got complimentary cookie crumbs. I get complimentary cookie crumbs on me because that's been the only thing that I could eat. Okay, I take it back. The crab and spinach dip was really good, and then we both got a ribeye. It came with mashed potatoes and vegetables. The vegetables were gross. The mashed potatoes were tolerable. The steak was just crusted in salt, like the actual container just must have dumped on top of it. It was not good. I could not eat. And anybody who knows me knows that I can put away some food, and if I don't finish my meal, there's something wrong for sure. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't eat it at all. Bubba went down with us, and he did actually pretty good in the restaurant until he saw a weenie dog on the way out of the restaurant and freaked out like the little weenie dog was going to kill him. The little weenie dog just looked at him like he was stupid and just kept going. I think we're tucked in for the night. We are literally right beside of the convention center. I had Andy accidentally drive a mile and a half away to the wrong DoubleTree once we left the convention center, even though I saw the parking lot said DoubleTree by Hilton on the little map in the dash. I saw it there and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. And yeah, it was right. We're literally next door to the convention center. And we drove a mile and a half away and fought through traffic where apparently they don't have any parking, all to come right back to the convention center. So anyways, that was fun. So the hours tomorrow are, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So 10 to 6. And the hours Sunday are 11 to 5. We're going to set a goal to hit 6K. I'll consider 5K a good weekend. 6K is the target. Anything over that, bonus. So we'll see if we can hit that on a 2-day con. I think we're in a pretty good spot. We are up toward the front. I showed you where we were at. We're up toward the front and up toward the bathroom. So people are going to be walking past all throughout the day, or should be walking past all throughout the day. So hopefully we're in a decent spot. I like the setup. I would have really liked to have brought the feet for those two boards, or the two grid cubes or grid walls, but I didn't. So I'll have to make sure to put the feet in. But other than that, I love the setup. I think it looks pretty good. I'll get all of the signage put up tomorrow. And I've got to re-tag some of the plushies because the tags fell off. Hopefully we have a good weekend. It's the 10-year anniversary. I think it should be fairly busy. It's going to be a rainy weekend, like all rain all weekend. So I'm hoping that will drive people inside. And apparently they have some soccer game going on, but I think this soccer game is a kiddie soccer game. It's like kiddies, because this is what these little boys were, and it looked like they were here to play. I don't know. Anyways, so maybe if things get rained out tomorrow, it'll drive more people inside the convention center. That's the hope anyways. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, you guys, we are all set up and ready to go. So we've got our keychain wall here. All of our pricing signs are up. We got the stickers over there. t-shirts. I need to figure out a way to stand the sticker sheets up better, but that's what we're looking like for now. Let's see, we got mini prints. Everything is the same as it was yesterday. We got all our pricing signs up. Game is ready to go. Totes over here, our new crew neck. We got all of our cups over here. Bubby wants to go hide behind the thing. There's all of our cups. We got the cups facing on this side. And then we have got all of our plushies up. So that's it. We're ready to go for day one. Alright, so it is 10 minutes after 10 and the doors just opened up at 10 o'clock for VIP and we have sold our first item. The first thing to go was my last sitting cow, so that went, which is great. We're all set up and ready to go. I look like a damn drowned rat today. Participating in a wet t-shirt contest because it's pouring down rain and we walked over here from the hotel and I had to walk to the truck to get my umbrella, so it just poured on top of us. Nothing like being soaking ass wet and smelling a wet dog in the morning. That's great. But yeah, we're all set up. We're ready to go. Our goals, did I say our goals? I don't think I said goals last night. Our goal is going to be 6,000, so if we can hit 3 on both days, that would be great. We're definitely trying to hit 3 today. If we get to 5,000, that's a good weekend. I think I said that last night, but okay. So here goes day one.
I only came over 'cause all my friends said I should get out more. Smile and nod at all of the small talk, but keep looking for the door. Then cut to you, cross the room in your vintage Levi's. What do I do with this view? Wait, hold up, is this a meet cute? Oh my god, like Rachel McAdams in the Notebook, 'cause I keep on staring and the whole world stops. Theme song is playing, just a Friday night, but it feels like the start of the rest of my life. The lights and cue the slow motion, camera close up on your face. It's almost a little too perfect. Heartbeat starts picking at base. Then cut to me and I see our whole life together. What? Don't blame me, just a dream. Oh, this is absolutely a meet cute. Oh my god, like Rachel McAdams in the Notebook, 'cause I keep on staring and the whole world stops. Theme song is playing, just a Friday night, but it feels like the start of the rest of my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Subtle smile and walking towards you, lock your eyes on mine when I do blue. This is it, I'm done, it's over. Go ahead, tell everybody. We will talk for hours and hours. You'll always surprise me with flowers. This is it, I'm done, it's over. Go ahead, tell everybody. Oh my god, like Rachel McAdams in the Notebook, 'cause I keep on staring and the whole world stops. Theme song is playing, just a Friday night, but it feels like the start of the rest of my life. Subtle smile walking towards you, lock your eyes on mine when I do blue. This is it, I'm done, it's over. Go ahead, tell everybody. We will talk for hours and hours. You'll always surprise me with flowers. This is it, I'm done, it's over. Go ahead, tell everybody.
Alright, you guys, so we have got about an hour left in day one. Oh, I just saw a creepy costume go by. Anyways, we got about an hour left in day one. It's been a really good day. It's been really steady. I haven't checked our numbers yet to see where we're at. I don't check them until the end if I can help it. So we'll check that in about an hour, and I'll give you a recap once we're done. We have little Bubby Man here doing fantastic. He is doing a lot better. We gave him some of those calming treats or whatever, and a little bit of peanut butter in his breakfast this morning, and he has been so much calmer. And he did bark at a dog that went by. We're going to work on it. We're still going to work on it. It's a work in progress, but otherwise he's been great. He's been a lot more relaxed today and just going with the flow. We haven't even put his little earmuffs on or anything, so he's just sitting here chilling. I think he likes having his daddy here too. I really enjoy having Andy here. He's the best booth babe ever. He's been doing a fantastic job in keeping the stock rotated out for me. And yeah, he's just been a huge help. And I just enjoy his company, so I enjoy him being here. And I'm really happy that he is here with me this weekend. Let's see, Bitch Becomes. We have one color left, and that's green. And there are only about 6 or 7 of those left, and then we're done. That's it. Cups are going great. People are buying the sticker sheets. Hi! I'm talking to myself. Stickers are going good. We've got plushies going pretty well. So it's been a good day. But now I'm talking to myself down in a box. So I will let you know how things go at the end of the day. Good morning, you guys. So we are all set up for day 2. I will do a little zoom around the booth here in just a second. It doesn't look much different than it did yesterday. Just moved around some cups and rearranged some plushies. We did some shopping this morning, so I've got a little bit of a haul that I can do for you guys in a little bit. We were a couple $100 short of our goal yesterday, but that is nothing to scoff at. So happy with how yesterday went, and we are moving into today, and hopefully it is just as well. I think some of the traffic got driven in yesterday because everybody was rained out. From some of the vendors who have bended here before, they said that yesterday was really, really good, so that it just keeps getting better. So yeah, we're hoping for a good turnout today too. Hopefully we can sell out of some things. I just got some cool tarot decks from these people.
They have possums in a jar.
What?
He's got a possum head over there.
Somebody has a possum head in a jar, and I need to go see what that is. So, yeah, check them out. I got 2 tarot decks from them. Will you hand me the tarot decks? We got a Witches of Legend tarot deck and a puppy tarot deck. How can you not pick up a puppy tarot deck, right? So we got that. So that's from these people. And then I got 5 little 3D printed fidget things for $10. It was 5 for $10. So I'll show you what I got from them. Hi. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Look at what I just got. Are you vending here too? Where are you at?
They're at like 611.
611? I might have to run over there real quick. I think we were probably admiring your booth earlier. We did a lap around, yeah.
Oh, so nice. That's my first time walking around. So.
Oh yeah, that's what we use Sunday mornings for.
Yeah.
Look at what I got. Did you have a card on you or anything?
Oh, I have one on me right
We'll
now.
have to.
I have like 3 left. Yeah. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, we'll walk over there and we'll grab one. Oh my goodness. Huh? It's a leggy frog. Awesome.
I love your videos though. They're so inspiring.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I love making them.
Are you gonna make a vlog for this one? Oh no!
Yep, I was actually doing that right now. So yeah.
Are you gonna make a video for this con?
I am, yeah. So yeah, we'll have a vlog up probably in the next week or so for it. Okay, so she's still wandering around, but I'm fairly certain that this is their booth. So look at how cute all this stuff is. Got oopsie bags, we got little frogos and hats. Come here, Papa. Check this out. I got business cards here. Let's grab a QR code. Oh, QR code. If I don't touch you, you got the weebles. You're weeble wobbling. Okay. Anyways, we got this cutie little skull dude. These were 5 for $10. We got a platypus, little platypus dude. How cute is he? I got an axolotl, super cute. A chunky little bumblebee. How cute is that? Look at the little bumblebee. And we got a froggo. A froggo. So those were 5 for $10. They're just little cutie little things that I'm gonna put up around my desk. So yeah, that was our haul. That was so sweet though. It was so sweet. Look at my little leggy frog. I meant to catch your name if you're watching. I meant to catch your name. I'm so rude. I'm so rude. So you can tell me down in the comments if you're watching this video what your name was. And I got your booth. I think I got your the right booth. So I think that one was 611. So hopefully I got the right booth and I showed off your stuff in your QR code. So thank you so much for stopping by. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. I appreciate you. But here we go. Here we go for day 2. All right, you guys. So we have come to the end of day 2, and I'm just going to slow walk you through getting flipped off. Not once, not twice, but 3 times by Mr. Scribbles, and what the booth looked like at pretty much the end of day 2. There were a bunch of little like contests and things going on towards the end of the show, so there wasn't a whole lot of traffic between 4 and 5 on the last day, so about the last hour was pretty slow. So I'm just walking around giving you a little look-see of where things ended up for us. The plushies didn't do quite as well at this convention, I will say, as they normally do. Things that I usually sell out of didn't really move this time. I don't know what the reasoning for that is. People just might not have wanted plushies this time. We did almost sell out of chickens, and we did sell several possums. We just didn't sell out this time. One big surprise is that bees did not move at all. I sold one bee the entire time, and it was there at the end. Originals did pretty good. We got a lot of attention on the originals. A few sold. We had a little one sell as well. There's a little empty spot there. They got a lot of attention. Also, we sold a bunch of prints. We sold a bunch of sticker sheets. Garfield sticker sheet was the most popular of the weekend. It only has one left, so I'm going to have to restock it. I still need to figure out a way to get those to stand up better. And then, of course, this looks the same because those prints stay up there. We did sell out of a couple of stickers. We sold out of, I don't remember what, and we sold out of Soot Sprites. Oh, Hey and Soot Sprites we sold out of. We sold out of a couple of keychains, but I only had a couple of the keychains to begin with, so it is what it is. However, I will say that with this display, we did move more pins than ever and more keychains than ever. And we're going to head out on some final thoughts about the convention while you check out some beach footage. This was Bubby's first time to the beach ever, and so you're basically going to just see him experiencing the beach for the first time and getting a look at the coastline and the boardwalk up where we were at Virginia Beach. Over on the opposite side of that little red meshy fence thing, apparently they had this big monster truck rally or something all weekend long, and so it's nothing but like junk cars and stuff over there. So they had that whole section blocked off for the monster truck rally. We were even approached by a drunk person on our way out, so we skedaddled out of there pretty quickly. But let's see. Thoughts on Tidewater Comicon. Would I do this again? Yes. Do I think it's worth traveling to? Within reason. If your costs aren't too bad, then definitely travel to it. I think it's a nice little show. It's a mid-sized show for us. We did about half as much on day 2 as we did on day 1. So we didn't quite hit our goals for this con, but we definitely profited. We definitely made some money. So all of our expenses were covered in the first, couple of hours or so of day 1. And day 1, you saw a 1-hour strip of day 1. It was pretty steady all day long. The Bitch Be Gone cups, I have decided that I'm just going to keep 100 on hand at all times so that, we don't run out, because, on day 2, we only had green, and we did run out within the first hour of the show. And people were coming up and asking for them later in the show, which I handed out cards and said, we've got 25 different colors online, but whether or not anybody is actually going to go online and place an order for a Bitch Be Gone cup is a different story. So I would have liked to have more, but my heat press, my tumbler press, just broke down right before the convention. So we only had a limited stock, and I was not able to restock. So I was actually in the middle of restocking the Bitch Be Gones when my tumbler press went down. It had been getting this bubble underneath the surface for a while, and everything was going fine, but I noticed that it started to burn the cans in one spot, or burn the tumblers in one spot. So I had to quickly stop and just stop production altogether and order another one, which wasn't going to be here until Sunday. So the day that you're watching right now is the day that it arrived at my house. So I will definitely have more cups in stock for the shop, and more cups in stock for the next show. It's just that unfortunately the machine broke down. So I will say that I do have the HTV Ront auto tumbler heat press, but let's be honest here, I don't love it for tumblers. I do not love it for tumblers at all. I just, it doesn't get up to the edges, no matter how much tape you put on them. And trust me, I tried leading up to this. I tried. So yeah, it just is not good for tumblers. I don't mind it for glass cups, because I don't go all the way to the edge of glass cups, and the part that I do sublimate on, it covers it fine, and it's nice and tight around the glass cups. But I just don't know what it is, but for tumblers, at the very tippy top and the very, very bottom, it is just uneven all the way around. And I mean, I'll slap all the tape that I can around the edges, and it just doesn't, there just wasn't anything that I could do to get it to print the way that I wanted it to. And so I just gave up. It wasn't worth the extra effort. It wasn't worth the extra headache, but we made it through. We made it through the weekend. I would have loved to have more, but, is what it is. Better luck next time. Yeah, better luck next time. Let's see. What else? We didn't have any issues with anybody at the venue at all. We had the horrible dinner, but that was the only bad experience that we had this entire time, so that was good. I am so awkward when anybody approaches me and says that they watch my videos. So Dejanay, I'm so sorry that I just sit there and laugh like a goofy idiot, because I get super awkward and super embarrassed all at once, and have no idea what to say about literally anything. Let's see what we have coming up next. I am going to be getting ready for Heroes Con. Heroes Con is our next convention. Heroes Con is Father's Day weekend in June. It is in Charlotte, North Carolina. We did really good at this convention last year. It was one of the best conventions that we did the first half of the year, and leading into pretty much the rest of the year as well. I mean, it was one of the higher shows that we did. Now, we've done some larger shows since then, but I'm still holding out some pretty high hopes for how Heroes Con is going to go for us this year. We had a wide array of things that we were doing for plushies last year, so we're gonna have a slightly smaller scale in the different types of plushies that I have this year, but I am gonna have my best sellers there, and I hope to have quite a bit of inventory stocked for that as well. So hopefully those work well for us this time around. I will also have more on the art side than I did last year, so hopefully that does better. Look at Bubby trying to go and kill himself a surfer. He was like, why are we running? Are we running into the ocean? Why are we running? So yeah, I mean, here's another view of the ocean. It's really, really pretty. Bubby had a blast, by the way, at the ocean. He drank some salt water, which I was like, stop doing that, stop drinking the water. He licked some seaweed. He had fun in the waves coming up. He had a blast. He really, really enjoyed the whole experience. He got my pants and my feet wet, and we smelled like ocean all the way back to the house, but it is what it is. He really enjoyed it, so that was a fun experience. Yeah, so Heroes Con should do well for us again this year. I don't see why it wouldn't. I am gonna rebook for Tidewater as soon as they send out notification that you can rebook for Tidewater. I'm looking forward to doing that again next year. Let's see, I have put in applications for some new things for us. I applied to SAC Anime Summer, which is really, really out of my comfort zone because that one I will have to fly to. That is in California. So I will definitely have to fly out if we get accepted. I've also applied to New York Comic-Con, so those acceptances will be going out in the next month or so, I think. So hopefully we get into some of those bigger shows. But up until then, yeah, I don't know what else we have going on at the end of this year just quite yet, because things are just now starting to open up for the back half of the year. So the only one that I have in my books for certain, I believe, is Columbus, GalaxyCon Columbus. So we will definitely be doing that. I've applied to IncredibleCon in September. I am waitlisted on a couple of things. GalaxyCon Raleigh. I'm going to show up to GalaxyCon Raleigh and go, hey, Kurt, do you have an empty table? Put me in it, I think. That may be the only way that I get into it. My mom and my son have some scheduling conflicts that aren't going to allow us to show up at the Durham MiniCon and them proxy for me, so I have canceled that show. However, I have applied to the November show, which is North Carolina Comic-Con, so I'm just waiting to get a response back from them from my rebooking with the information in it. We will be at Otakon in August, Fairfax Comic-Con in August. We're doing again this year. We'll see how SAC Anime Summer comes up. It's the last weekend of August. And then GalaxyCon Columbus. So we've still got some open spaces the back half of the year, but we are trying to fill them up as much as possible. I'm super excited at the possibility to go to California and do SAC Anime Summer, but again, we have to get into it. Yeah, this is where we got soaked. This right here. This is where we all got soaked. Bubby's like, what is even happening? His pants are wet. My pants are soaking wet because I had long pants on. And Bubby is just in play mode at this point. He's having the time of his life. So look at how cute he is. Anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap us up for this convention. I had a blast. I'm looking forward to doing it again, giving it 2 thumbs up. And yeah, let me know if you made it all the way to the end of the video by putting a little doggy emoji in the comments, or a little beach emoji. Is there a beach emoji? I don't know if there is, but if there's a little ocean or a wave or something, put that in there. He had the time of his life. Anyways, I thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment if you found it at all helpful, or have any questions or comments or suggestions, or whatever. Just drop them down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ding your little notification bell so you're informed each and every time I upload new content. And me and Bubby and hopefully Mr. Scribbles will see you in the next convention vlog at least, but me and Bubby will probably see you a lot before that, because we've got some prep work to do and some booth setup, glow up stuff to do. So yeah, we will see you in the next video, and hopefully we and Mr. Scribbles will see you in the next Con Crunch video. I'm gonna let you go out to some waves and Bubby having the time of his life, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye y'all.